Hey, hey, hey. It's a brand new day here on Gillum Farms, and I'm Johnny. Christine will be in. She's trying to get, she's actually going to be leaving South Dakota early in the or tomorrow. And since she's leaving South Dakota tomorrow, she had to get a lot of things done where she works to get to where she could leave. So she just sent me a thing just a minute ago saying that she was leaving the hospital now, and that was like 4 minutes ago. Of course, it's not very far from there to where her quarters are, so it won't be long before she gets there. So let me go through here and start telling everybody hello. Hey, Rebecca, good to see you. Rebecca was in here first. Then we got Tamara. Hey, Tamara, I'm praying for you every single day, Tamara, you and David. Everybody needs to pray for Tamara, if you could, please. If you've got it in you, just say a little something for her. And then we've got, let's see here, Douglas Harless. He's always helping me out here. One of these days we need to meet, Doug. I don't. All of a sudden he just showed up in the chat and he started helping me out and everything. So I appreciate that. He's got to work tonight. Said, so y'all be good. I understand that. Then we got Jacob Halpayne in the house. Hey, Jacob, thanks for being here. Jacob's basically a neighbor. I mean, neighbor, out here in the country, neighbors can be like several miles away. So he's a few miles away, but he's still a neighbor. And then we got, let's see here, Rena LaRue. Howdy, howdy. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for being here. We got Debbie Drock. Debbie Drock's in the house. Thank you for being here, Debbie. Barb at Ben's Over Acres. Hello, hello. And there's Angie. Called me a Brad again. Good to see you. And then we got Jason and Tara, White Rock Nation, in here. Hello, Jason and Tara. Good to see you. Michael Davis. We're doing pretty good. Pretty good. I'm going to rant a little bit tonight, but yeah, we're doing pretty good. Let's see here. We got Amy and Chris, Leonard Mountain Homestead. Do you guys know that there's an actual Leonard Mountain in Oklahoma, but it's not where you guys live, and it's spelled different? I found that out the other day. So anyway, and then we got Derek Fowler. Howdy, howdy. Nanny Tam. If I hadn't already said that, I'm sure I did. Whiskey Gas Garage. There's Chad. Good to see you, Chad. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. We got a lot of stuff going on, getting ready to go on for blue collar drags and stuff like that. I'm making the car's getting faster because if you can't tell, I'm losing weight. So it's happening. I think some of y'all are following me tonight, says Amy. Then we got, let's see here. Hey, Bo's Garage. That's Brad. Hey, Brad, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. And there's Jesse and Lisa at Lazy Days Ahead. Hello, hello. And we got, let's see here, who else in the chat? I'm hoping Christine gets here before long. We knew that, Johnny. Ha ha. There's Greg and Donna Duncan Family Farm. Thanks for being here, guys. So I think I've caught up. So today, all right, a couple of days ago, I got some phone calls they were automated phone calls from Lake Region Electric Company. And they said that there were going to be people in the area working on the power lines. Basically what they're doing is they're spraying a product called Gorlon on the trees and stuff like that are in the power line right of ways and stuff like that. So she'll be here. Hey, Jay, how you doing? Thanks for coming in, Irish Outlaw Garage. So anyway, they're spraying this Gorlon stuff, right? So today I'm out working in the shop. I had an auction that I could go to this morning that was 2 hours away. I looked at everything that they were selling. It was basically the same that I always do. And I thought, you know what? I've got to get this car ready for the blue collar drags. I've got to do some work. There's got to be some work that happens sometime, not just every once in a while on a weekend day. I've actually got to work on this GTO. So I had a list of things to do, 1350 U joints, things like that for the car. So anyway, so I'll go out there, open the shop all the way up so I can work in the shop, and I work out there off and on all day. The way it worked was I would work until I got too hot to work. Then I would come in the house and cool off a little bit, and I would go back out and work again because it's like extremely hot. Uh-oh, did I skip somebody? Oh, I didn't want to skip you, Nanny Tam. So anyway, I was out there working in the shop, coming in, working in the shop, coming in. Shop's completely wide open, right? I've got four bays on that shop. They're wide open, both sides. There's one on the back side, 3 on the front. It's 30 by 50 shop. So I'm working on the GTO. Anyway, I have cellular trail cameras in various places around here. So I get a notification on the cellular trail camera that, and I look at it, and it's somebody climbing over a gate. But it's after the fact because I was under the car. My phone was laying on the front of the car. I heard it going off, but I don't like to roll around on the floor with my phone in my pocket because that's a good way of breaking it. So anyway, so my phone is on the front of the car. I hear it, notifying me that things are happening. But anyway, so I open up my phone and I see this guy crawling over the fence, wearing yellow with a backpack, my big backpack sprayer and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, I already did, but I'm going to do it again. So let me send something here so Christine can get in here. Like I said, I did it already, but I guess she didn't see it. All right. Sending it now. All right. So anyway, so I look at it and I go, he's crawling over the gate from the inside. He's crawling out of here. Okay, so he did not come through that gate coming in. He crawled out. So he came down the power line cut, which comes through the woods. He came down the power line cut. I guess he sprayed everything out there. He's got this big, it's a bad dude. It's Gorlons. It kills everything. So anyway, he comes down through there. He climbs over the gate, and now the gate is, So I'm like, why didn't he go back the way he came? Because there's no power lines out by our gate. There's no power line down the road. The power lines all come through the woods out here where we live. They're really not along the road. You'd think that power lines run, along roads and stuff like that. Well, out in the country, they go as a crow flies. And the way the road isn't the way the crow flies. It basically does almost a complete loop to get around to where we are. So anyway, I'm pretty hot about that. I am very aggravated about that right now. And so I've got to give a call into Lake Region tomorrow and tell them that they do not need to be, our gates are not ladders. I've talked to them about this before. The gates are not ladders. I'm going to bring in Christine now. So there she is. So she has made it in. But our gates are not ladders.
Are not ladders.
We don't climb over them.
Which gate? The one at the
front
barn?
gate. The gate right there. And they crawled out. They crawled out of here. They came down the power line cut while I was working in the shop. I never even saw them. I had all the doors open and everything, and they crawled over the gate. And I'm
That's why.
well. That might be true, Jesse. Let me
What do you say?
let me show you a couple of pictures here.
Hi, everyone.
I'm going to show you guys a couple of pictures. So the way I'm going to do that, I'm just going to hold up my phone. It's not, not the way I like things to happen, but it is what it is. All right. I'm going to bigify myself or try to see here.
Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I was working late.
All right. All right. There he goes over the gate.
Are you serious?
All right.
Right.
That's the inside of our gate. That's a camera that I've got right there. It catches anybody that comes through our gate or comes up to our gate or anything like that. So he's crawling out. Then the very next picture is there's a car out there, and he's standing out there by this car. I know it's going to be hard to see for a lot of you that are watching on your phones and stuff like that. But yes, once those guys get out of the what do you call it? Once those guys get out of the easement, the power line easement, they are trespassing.
Mm-hmm.
If they leave the power line easement, they have an easement, and I don't begrudge them. They can be an easement. That's fine. It's like 30 feet wide. Okay.
Can't miss it.
And you can't miss it. It comes right down through there.
I wish I could live without electric.
So yeah,
but they probably would still have a way of doing an easement through your land.
We could, we've already got the water thing covered with the well. I love the well.
Well, there we do. We
love the well. My grandfather used to tether a rattlesnake to the gates with a rope to discourage unwanted visitors. Awesome, Chad.
All I can say is at least that guy didn't look at you as big as the one that did the other one.
So,
Whiskey Garage.
Yeah, once they leave the actual easement, they are trespassing. And I am at the point where I'm just about to bring trespassing charges because I am like,
yeah, because
for one thing, our gate is not a ladder.
The easement. So why didn't he just walk a few feet?
Just walk back up the easement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just walk back up the easement. Hey, Brian, Vineyard Farmhouse. You're going to have to go back and catch my rant because I'm ranting right now.
Buckshot in the boondocks. I need some boondocks.
If I would have seen him, he would not have clumb over the gate. Let's just put it that way.
Well, so we had a 300-pounder crawl over our gate at the farm, which is a metal gate, and it's all jacked. I can't even get
Yeah, we had a big old guy crawl over that one.
And then they got nasty with us, so they kind of try to work like the mafia.
Yeah, they got nasty with me. I had a picture of them too.
Yeah,
and they were like, "Oh, I didn't." I said, "Here's the picture."
Yeah, you liar.
And it's like, "Oh, he'd never do that." I said, "Here's the picture." Well, he's not actually standing on the gate. I said, he just came in over the gate. Here's his footprints on the gate.
And then question you why you had cameras on your property.
My camera took a picture as soon as he stepped foot on the ground on our side. He broke our gate. That's how I knew it. I went out there and our gate was broken. So, hey, James, you're going to have to go back and look at it. I'm ranting. I'm hot. The guys that, I know they got jobs and stuff like that, but there's got to be parameters for your job. And like I said, if they were out in the easement, I would say nothing to them. I would just do your whatever you got to do, and I'll do my thing over here, and everything will be good. It's 30 feet wide, and it runs through our property.
It's not that far, technically, from where the gate is.
Go up and down that. Oh,
Did you? Okay, so
no.
I know you were been ranting about that. Not that I got here late, so I wasn't listening because I was in the hospital till late. But um, did you tell them about your tail?
Oh, not yet. I'll tell them about that later.
Did you tell them about?
I haven't talked. All I've talked about is my rant about this gate. That's all I have talked about. So anyway, in other news, the blue collar drags car made noise on Sunday.
Yay.
So it's making noise. It will make noise now. Okay. So I'm working on the video for that. Right now, I'm working on things to make it strong, the car, and doing the little things that make it legal. Now, in blue collar, in these drag racing things, there are legal things that we have to do for our cars to race down the drag strip. So, and you guys are going to hear all about it. You watch my video, you're going to hear what's legal, what's not. So we're going to talk about the legalities and the strength and what needs to happen for, your car will react differently. I don't know how many times that people have built cars and drive them on the street and they think, oh, this is amazing. And then they get to the drag strip and it won't do anything.
Right.
It's just awful. And I like to tell people it's because the drag strip's a different surface than what you're running on the strip. Even if you run on street tires, it still is different surface. Your car will react differently and stuff like that. Fuel issues will rear their ugly head at the drag strip. You can drive all the way up and down the street all you want.
I always think, Angie, are you going to start talking about the poop?
Make sure it has a diaper. I don't have to have a diaper on this one because I'm not going to run a power adder on this one.
So I always think it's, how things like, if you do things like street racers, they go to the track, it's different, then you go from being at the drag strip and it's different if you're on the street, right? Then the other thing, so I always compare those type of things.
I was just saying hello.
He's going to the Frog Follies tomorrow. That sounds like something I need to go to. Anyway, but it's always like when we used to do archery competition and stuff, and then it was a different thing going out in the woods and doing it, with the bow and stuff. So anyway, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I haven't slept in like weeks.
Good night, Derek. Thanks for being here, buddy.
Love you, brother.
So anyway, yes, the car up here, they will just cut your fence and drive all over your property. If you say something, they say that they have every right to do whatever they want. Yeah, that ain't happening here. They do cut our fence, but they cut it at the easement. And I have told them over and over and over again, if you cut it, you will put it back together because we have cattle. But you know what? They never do, ever. So anyway, but we don't have a fence out here where they came down. There's no fence. They can just walk up and down it, do whatever they need to do, and it's great. They don't have to crawl over a fence. They don't have to do anything.
So are you going to call them tomorrow?
Oh yeah, I'm calling them first thing in the morning. It was after 5 o'clock and that doesn't work. You can't call anybody after hours at all. And I think that's after hours for them is like 4:30 or something like that. But anyway.
Yeah, Evelyn, how you doing, sister?
So like I said, hey Evelyn, so the car made noise. And what a noise it makes.
Wish I'd been there.
I'm pretty stoked about this deal, guys. We have not had this set of heads on a car in quite a long time. And
hey Greg.
It's going to
So is she purring or is she growling?
Oh, it does a lot of, I don't think it does either. I think it's more of a roar.
Even better.
So
okay, so You know, I listened last night to this old, or what's that called?
The stupid car show.
This, not, you know, not all of it, but I got the very tail end. And I'm just going to tell everybody right now, and everybody, a lot of people in the chat know, I am a smack talker.
Yeah, she'll talk smack, guys.
I will talk smack. And my butt can't cash that check, but mine makes the weird. Hey, Bo's Garage. So, in fact, I think I want a special T-shirt made just for this. I don't know. I haven't decided. So, if y'all have any ideas, let me know. But I want it to be very clear.
Hey, Tony.
I've been kind of working on my smack talking too. And that's
Johnny, you're on the left side of this menu. You're in the right mind.
Is when you're,
hey,
smack talking with somebody that actually will smack talk with you. That's when it's fun. So we got to bring bail money for the trip. Not this trip, but if we went to Yellow Belly and he took the cart, for sure. For sure.
Shouldn't Johnny be grumpy? He's the one ranting all over the place.
Well, I know. I'm glad he's a little grumpy because I was a little grumpy.
So anyway, so that's part of it. I know Paul Case was wanting to hear about the cattle side of stuff.
Hey, Paul.
I don't even know if he's in here. I haven't seen him say anything, but
what are y'all doing?
If he says something, I'll say something. But if he doesn't, then we're decking our car out as the Party Patrol. The shirts we have made say you have the right to be fast and disorderly.
Well, they were kind of making me nervous about the things that would be going down the track, and I'm like, oh, we would love to have you as a guest in the Stupid Car Show, Grumpy. I'm telling you, I'll talk about Pontiacs and I'll talk about smack talking.
Yeah, I think she's a smack talker.
Jesse on
There's videos out there of her smack talking. She will go up to people and she will tell them exactly how the cow ate the cabbage at the drag strip. I mean, she will do it.
They'll see that.
We have had people that have messed us around the drag strip, and man, she'll be all over them. She'll call them. she calls everybody out. Anyway,
I tell her, what's his name? He's got Barbie doll car.
Yeah. There might be a bunch of cars with colors similar to that at Blue Collar. I don't know.
I can't wait to go though and talk to everybody and visit. But I was going to tell the Stupid Car Show, you need to get me and Jessie on there since she's got a TA and I've got a TA.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And let us girls do some smack talking.
Made that grown man cry, says Dale. Right?
I don't know about that, but I have done.
Well, we got a conundrum. We got a conundrum for that weekend, though.
We got our tickets.
Same weekend there's more than one drag race. Not Blue Collar, but the one before, the 25th and 26th of September. There is another drag race in Sikeston, Missouri, that's called the No Name Nationals. And what it is, it's for YouTubers and with at least 500 subscribers. And it's at the drag strip in Sikeston. And it's kind of one of those get to know each other type deals and get to run down the track type thing. And I understand there's a lot of people going to that. And I kind of always have wanted to go to the No Name Nationals.
So,
and if I did go to the No Name Nationals, I would take the same car that I took to the Pontiac race. So I don't know what we're going to do.
So wait a minute. Okay, let me get this clear. So the same weekend we always go to the Pontiac Nationals or Pontiac Uprising. We're going to possibly go to another. Is it the first one ever, or have they?
No, they've had a few of them. They have them every year. It's called the No Name Nationals. Whiskey Gas Garage is going to No Name.
Oh, really?
Nationals. Yeah. So, there's several people from Poverty Tour that are going to go to No Name Nationals. So I was thinking, there's a bunch of guys that have not seen Judgment Day.
I love
And
Judgment Day.
that's a good place for them to meet Judgment Day.
Hey, is it a quarter mile or what is it?
Yeah, I need to know that. I need to know that side of it. Because typically whenever you have a car that runs like Judgment Day, it's eighth mile drags.
Those they might do.
I need to look it up. I need to look it up and see what it is.
So we need to probably make a decision pretty fast because we already have hotel reserved.
We have people, we have hotels, we have people that are coming and stuff like that.
But Dale is not you could take.
So we need to find out where we're going to be, but it's just happens to be the same time,
Yeah. But, if you would have took me to the Nationals, I would be okay about not going to this one. You didn't get it.
Wish you were going to that one. I'm only about an hour or a half hour away from there and can make it for sure.
To the one, the no-name one?
The no-name. So, I don't know. We will see. I always go to the Pontiac Nats every year. Or it's actually the Pontiac Uprising is what they call it. I always go every year. But this year, we might go to No Name. Because
we got a lot of friends. Sounds like they are going. I need
to look and see what the distance is.
Dale said we can change where we go. Maybe he'll take his Maverick.
Let me see the distance to that from here.
When is tow truck in?
That might make a difference on where we go because we've got a lot of driving to do this year. And that's a ways over there, guys. That is 6 hours and 21 minutes.
Oh, that's nothing.
6 hours and 21 minutes.
I
know that's nothing, but it's not 3 hours like it is to the Pontiac Uprising.
But change is good. And if we know some of our friends are already going to be there, that would be cool. And if Dale and Lisa can make the change, I don't know how far it is for them and stuff, but I'm 52 miles from. Oh, is it up by St. Louis?
It's way over there.
Let's do it.
It's way over there. But anyway, I wish they would do, I think all these YouTube guys, since, Joplin seems to be a thing and stuff like that. Well, I think MoCan needs to be where things happen. I really do. MoCan, Missouri, Kansas, and Oklahoma. I love MoCan. Missouri, Oklahoma, and Kansas.
I just don't want to do Tulsa.
MoCan. That's the reason why it's named like that, because it's right there. Driving on a road trip is the best part. It's 24 hours for us to get to Tucson. It's, I think I looked it up for us. It's going to be right around 18, 19 hours or something like that.
Well, I lived up in South Dakota for years, and he would drive, I would drive. For him, it was like 14-hour drive. For me, it was like a 16-hour drive. But
no, up to Aberdeen, it was 12 hours for me.
For you, it was longer for me. It was 14
Well, it wasn't 14 for me. It was 12 hours.
For me.
I know, you said it was 14 for me and like 17, 18 or whatever for you.
Whatever. Hey, Jason, just like you said, I just looked, Johnny.
8th mile. That's my game, guys.
I think we should do that because the other one's not an 8th mile, is it?
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
6 hours for Bourbon Built Garage for Dale and Lisa. I get off work that Thursday. My buddy and I are cannonballing through the night to get there. You're going to cannonball out to Tucson. Yeah.
I know. There must be something going on this week because last Thursday, me and Johnny were kind of like, everybody's like, rant or fight. Not that we were fighting, and then we were lovely disagreeing. then Jesse and Lisa, they got a little lovingly disagreeing.
Yeah, that
Thunderbelly.
Armageddon thing, that's pretty cool. The only thing is racing and August don't go together in Oklahoma. Racing in August, that's not a thing.
The last time we did that, he was up against, you were in, what was it that we left because it was so hot and the boys were getting hot. I mean, we were all getting sick.
All right, we went to Tulsa.
Yeah.
And in Tulsa, we went to a race and it was 107. We were there. I actually beat the car they called the Tiger that day. They had a race called Beat the Tiger. The guy came all the way from California in a car that was owned by the Pontiac. The guy he's passed on.
Arnie.
No, it wasn't Arnie Beswick. It was.
He signed the thing for Eli, the car.
Yeah, it was. I cannot remember his name.
Anyway, I'll look it up.
Anyway, no, it wasn't Arnie Beswick. It was another guy. Anyway, he was basically his nickname was the Godfather of the GTO. Mm-hmm. And he worked for Pontiac. He had a car he campaigned, and they brought it all the way from California. It had a 535 cubic inch engine in it, I remember. And they picked 3 drivers to race this car, and it was a bracket run. It was a bracket run, okay? And so they just picked me out of the blue and 2 other guys. Well, they raced the 2 other guys before me, and ours was toward the end. They raced one of them. The guy from California beat them.
Thank you, Jim Wangers. Yeah, because we got T-shirts of his
Jim Wangers.
Thank you. I tell you that, Jesse, he should be a private investigator.
So then they Jim. There was a guy named Jim that drove the car, I believe.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we had another guy.
So then they raced the second one. They beat him, and I was the last one. So I was ready to leave. It was 107. I was dying, and I went over to talk to that guy that was driving the other car, basically to tell him, I didn't know if I was going to hang out long enough unless they were going to go ahead and do it. And he's over there. He has a racing suit that has ice water running through it.
As a cooling vest.
It had a jacket. And they make them, guys. It has a little pump. It circulates water through the vest and stuff like that and keeps you cool. And I was literally melting. So anyway, I went over to, that's correct, Jesse. So anyway, but he did call himself the Godfather. Just saying. So anyway, when I saw that, I thought, you know what? I'm going to run this guy anyway. He's got it all on his side. I'm going to run him anyway. So we hung around. We made that pass. I outran him. Beat him.
Won the stuff.
Won the whole deal. My 462 was faster than his 535. I chased him down. I outran him. I whomped him at the end. And when I came back around, that car went straight on the trailer. I didn't even kill it. It went straight on the trailer.
And we were all happy to
threw
go
all our stuff in there. We were
sick.
sitting in the truck with the air conditioner on. They gave me some stuff. I won a bunch of junk. Hey, Mike Henderson, how are you doing?
How long ago? Because I remember Eli was pretty little.
It was
probably 15 years ago.
It was quite a while back.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was a good time. But it was I don't like racing when it's that hot. I really don't.
I don't like being out there.
Hard on me. It was hard on the car. Oil pressure that day was absolutely
but it was fun.
Godfather GTO, do you have a pic of the Pontiac? Let me see if I can find it. I have a model of that car. Mm-hmm. Where's that model at?
It's in there in the guest bedroom on the shelf, but wipe the dust off.
You won't have any dust on it. I will be right back, guys. Entertain, my dear.
Okay, so what's everybody doing this weekend? Any big plans? Me, I fly home tomorrow. Thank you. I've been gone almost 2 weeks. So I'll be back tomorrow night. I get in to Tulsa, I think around 9 p.m. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for the weekend. Too hot to do anything. My last deployment, they had cooling vests you could wear in the tanks. They were a game changer. That is so cool. I didn't know they did that. That's awesome. We have a lot of them. Some of the hospitals I worked at before, the surgeons had cooling vests, which is a game changer for them because they get under those hot lights and stuff. But I can't imagine being in a tank. Dang. Going on my first date since my divorce. Wow, congratulations, Bo. Were you taking the pretty lady to? And he signed it too, didn't he? We have a Jim Wanger. He signed something for Eli too. Was it a
Arnie Beswick signed something for Eli.
Oh. But that's signed too.
That's the car right there. And yes, it's signed on top by Jim Wanger.
Thank you,
Jim
Janae.
Wanger, whatever. So,
taking one of our grandkids to
that's the car.
Cool.
So that was one of the things that I ended up winning in that deal. So anyway.
I was telling them that I fly home tomorrow. I forgot to check in, so I finally got checked in. Crescent City Grill in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Really nice little joint. Just something nice and low-key for us to enjoy. Oh, that's awesome.
Hey, Richard Cousins. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Well, you'll have to, I'll send you positive thoughts. Hopefully it go well.
So guys, normally we put out, I wanted to ask you guys about something. Friday evening, whenever you get off work, what do you guys do? Do you guys, go home, eat supper, kick back and watch videos? Or do you go do stuff?
For me, it depends.
Because if you guys know, I always upload on Tuesdays and Fridays. I'm thinking about changing my day. I'm really thinking about my Friday video starting to be a Sunday video. And I'm starting to think maybe Sunday and Wednesday or Thursday.
Hey, Debbie,
I'm starting to think.
To see you. Debbie, thank you for all your kind comments on Facebook. I appreciate it.
So I need to put a post or something out there and see when people can watch stuff and everything. Because what happens is, here's the thing. If people do not watch your video in the first couple of hours, it gets put farther down I'm just saying, down the rabbit hole. And I need the videos watched in the first couple of hours. So I'm trying to find a better day. I've looked at when my people are there, and I did a test video 2 or 3 weeks back where I put out a video on a Sunday, and it actually did really well. So I'm thinking about switching up, put a video out on the day I go live. Well, that might be all right. That'd be Thursday. And then we could talk about the video, I guess, or whatever, if anybody's even watched it or anything, because typically I don't put videos out until the evening, and then we go live, and Homestead Hangout's going on. So it'll probably be, I'm thinking more along, you can't get them too far apart, because if you get them too far apart,
messes up the algorithms.
Then it messes up the algorithm as well. So anyway, Sunday could be good. That's what I'm shooting for this week. Yeah. I'm on the computer almost every day and night, about 6 hours or more per day. But when are you on the computer, John, boy?
Did you see what Jason posted?
all our days are the same. Don't have a clock to punch, but as for what you're talking about, Johnny, Sunday probably worked better than Friday. Saturdays did decent for us, though. Yeah, I'm getting that. And Amy has this crazy thing going on where when she tries to watch our videos,
she falls asleep.
No.
She puts a
When she
mask on.
tries
and
to
falls
watch the
asleep.
video, when she watches them on her TV, she says it will go about halfway through the video and then it just goes circling, and she can't get it to play.
Is it when a commercial comes up? Because I have a channel that I follow that happens. Anyway, go ahead.
It might be whenever a commercial comes up, and it might be whatever that commercial is, because she says she watches others that put out videos as long as ours, and they do this, and they just play all the way through. So we're the same as Amy. Yours does the same thing. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. I really don't know how to fix you trying to watch a video on TV and then it just goes to circling in the middle of the video. I do not know how to get past that. Every time a commercial comes up.
You know that cash stuffing channel I like to watch? Hers now has
Jesse.
I saw Amy's all kicked back. She had on those little, her and the girls,
hey, Debbie,
little mask on watching TV. What I have to do, especially if I'm watching, it's not on the TV, because you know me, I don't hardly watch anything unless I'm home with you, watch it on TV, but it's usually on my phone. But it'll start circling, and like it'll go to a commercial and it'll play the commercial, but it will never come out of the commercial. It, like, the screen just goes black. So then I have to go out and minimize it on my phone, and then it has a skip. Sometimes though now it doesn't even do that. So I have to go out and go back into where my channel, like what I've been watching, like my history, my browse history. And if I click it, then it goes right back to where I was. But I don't know what's going on with that. But I've not had to do it with your channel, but I've had to do it with hers. And there's one other, I can't think who it is. But I haven't done it on TV, so that's weird.
I've had it happen on the TV. I didn't pay any attention to which channel it was, but I did have it happen once. And what I did was I backed out of the video, and then I came right back into it. And whenever I did, it just went to playing, and it played all the way through, the rest of the way through.
We all look cute.
And it's got to be a certain commercial that's doing it. There's something out there that's locking it up. And I've had it happen too, but like I said, I didn't narrow it down to a specific video. I just, whatever I happen to be watching, it did it. And whenever it starts doing that, I just back out, come straight back in on TV, because I like to watch videos on TV. This is the way it works for me. I watch you guys' videos on our TV. If you don't see a comment, it's because I didn't, comment. I liked it, did all the stuff, but I don't comment too much because I'm watching on TV. Then sometimes there will be something in the video that will catch my eye, and I'll have to make a comment, and I have to pull up my phone and all that stuff. And then
he's sitting there on his phone. I'm like, I thought you were watching the video with me. He goes, I got a comment about that.
Yeah, so it's usually while the video is actually playing. It'll be just a little ways into it, and I'll go, oh, I've got to say something about that right there. And I'll go on.
I wanted to say something to Simon Ford Man.
Yeah, I haven't commented on any of his stuff yet. I've definitely got to dive on some more projects. I have plenty of work to make content with. However, between working 60 hours a week and taking care of my mama with dementia, never enough time. I understand that. That is one of those things that will just, it will, working and making content is tough. I understand that. I understand that a lot.
That's why I quit making content.
And the reason, and what you have to do is you just have to be consistent All right, for one thing, whatever that consistency is. If that consistency is a video every 2 weeks, that consistency is a video every 2 weeks. But be consistent. Do it every 2 weeks, or do it every 1 week, or do it twice a week like I do, or however you can do it. But be consistent with it, and you're training the algorithm at that point. So I'm doing that right now, watching you on TV and commenting, right?
Oh,
I always did comment.
I want to
on
say,
people's
Dylan,
videos.
Lisa had a birthday, and they also had an anniversary. So happy birthday and belated anniversary.
Yeah. I don't always comment. How's the Security 6 coming? William, I don't have a Security 6. I have a single 6. And how's that coming? You're going to see before too awful long how that's coming. Just just follow the channel. You'll see it. All right. So, yeah, I'm really excited about that deal. It's easier when your everyday work is your content. Yes, that is true. But a lot of people can make their everyday work their content. If you're not like working for someone or punching a clock or hourly or whatever. But if you're actually like think of somebody that owns an excavation company, or somebody who does, raises grapes. Think of that, Brian. You can make your everyday work your content.
Mm-hmm.
So, my everyday work, everybody wants to see the auction videos, but I can't go to auctions every day. There's a lot of times when I have to do a whole lot of other stuff. You've seen me do it. You've been here. You've been here whenever I've been doing it. Was I filming, fixing fence and, getting eat up with ticks and stuff like that? No, I was just doing my work. So I've got a lot of work to do. I do make my everyday work, my content. That was my point. Taken. All right. So cool live last night, by the way, Brian.
Sorry, I wasn't in there, Brian.
I really enjoyed the cattle video and the fishing. All the new babies, so cute. Yes, and I love to make videos like that. I would love to do cattle videos. I would love to do stuff like that.
Me too.
But there's a lot of people that want to see the auctions and stuff like that. So the cattle videos take a back seat to the auction stuff.
You have people that want to watch the cattle stuff, the farm stuff. You have people that want to watch auctions. You have people that want to watch the car.
Yeah. I've got, and I guess that's the problem with having a multi-layered channel like we have. It's not just car content. It's not just cattle content. It's not just auction content or just hunting content or gun content, because I like to do a lot of gun content.
Cool. I'd be all for that.
Gun stuff is one of the things that I like the most. Racing is another thing that I like a lot. Hunting is my passion, and cattle videos are probably the funnest to shoot, I guess you'd say, as far as videoing. Auctions,
they're tough.
Auctions are tough. And if you did a lot of them and you got into the thing, you would understand what I mean. I mean, getting up at 5 in the morning and driving, 2 or 3 hours to an auction so you can get there ahead of time, so you can actually go through and you can show people what's there and stuff like that, because the auction starts at 8 a.m. and you just have to, it's tougher. It's tougher. Whenever you're just out with your cows or your cattle, it's so much easier.
I'll be glad when I can retire and just go film cattle.
I'll be watching to see if you change your mind and head to Saxton. What weekend is it? That's September 25th, 26th. That's when it is. It was not that cool, LOL. What was cool? It's hard when you go to work in the dark and come home in the dark. Yeah, it is. Speaking of that, Dale, I stopped the other day and looked at some Mavericks on the side of the road that were for sale. They had a few of them. Rebecca said, "What? I will watch whatever video you put out, Johnny." Rebecca, I wish I had a whole crew of folks that would do that. Yeah, that little baby calf. Let's talk about that little feller real quick. So that last little baby calf that was in the cattle video, I saw that calf. Okay, I went through that field. I fed those. I went into the next field to try to move them, and I heard a calf bawling behind me in the field that I just come out of, and I was like, "What's that?" So I turn around and look. I see a little calf back there, and I go, "Oh, you got in the wrong field. You're supposed to be over here with these other cows." So I actually go over there and shoo him up there toward where I was at the gate. And then I get to looking at him real hard and I go, "Wait a minute. You're smaller than, I haven't ear tagged anything in a while." So I'm like, "You're a little bit too small to be one of these." I go, "Oh, one of the heifers slipped one in on us." So, anyway, I'm like, "Thank you, Amy." And Janae, you're in for what?
Go and look at.
Oh, he's in on Mavericks. Yeah, they're for sale, Dale. I think he's a little bit, but they're for sale. I mean, I think there's a grill, but you'd have to take the whole car. So, yeah, he thought I was his daddy. That's right. He actually did. He actually, I carried him from my truck I carried him about 150 yards to the corral, and I put him in the corral because I knew I had to find his mama. So I finally figured out which one was his mama, and that's where the video takes off, where I look over there and I go, "All right, there's his mama. He's in the corral." So I let him out, and that little dude went everywhere but to his mama. He went
funny.
All the way over there and then wallered through the fence. And I was like, "Oh, you little, oh."
Oh, that was funny.
So, good night, John boy.
Night, John.
Yeah, he's not super cheap on them. He is going to sell all that stuff. He's got several Mavericks. He's going to sell all that stuff on October 10th at auction. If it doesn't sell first. So you might get it cheaper at the auction, but he's like, he's listing off. I think the cheapest one he had that he was talking to me about was like $1,500 or something. Yeah, he took off. And then, hey, Tamara.
You too, sweetheart. We're still praying for you.
Thank you. Yes, we are. We're praying for Tamara. Absolutely. Praying for Nanny Tam's eyes as well.
Yes, praying for Pretty, for Tish.
Yep.
I know there's others, but we got a lot of praying.
Yeah, you do need to get them old solar lights up out there in that barn, Dale. So anyway,
we have to get electric in your shop because I want to work in it so bad I can't stand it.
Yeah, me too, because like right now would probably be the best time to actually go out there and work in the shop. It's pretty darn.
It'd be fun if we could do some lives from there.
Yeah, I'd like to do lives from the actual shop. Mm-hmm. I uncovered the green GTO today. It was, doing its normal. I'm a workbench deal, where it's just covered in stuff. So today.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate that. Yes, Need electric.
Is it nice out right now?
Tonight is the red moon deal, the eclipse. So everybody
the
watch
weird
the
stuff.
eclipse tonight. It's going to start here in just a bit. So
Yeah,
if
here
it's
up in
not
South
cloudy where
Dakota,
you
we're
are,
supposed to
maybe
be
you
able
can
to
see
see
it.
something that you can't see. What is it? Like
Huh?
the Alaska lights?
Oh, the northern lights.
I think that's what we're going to be able to see here. I don't
Yeah.
know. I was going to go out there and look.
Yeah, you're way out there. Kelly says it's nice out. That's nice. I understand that tonight is supposed to be pretty cool, and in the morning it's supposed to be real nice. I would like to work on the car in the morning, but unfortunately tomorrow is edit day, so I'm going to be doing some editing. I'm wondering if everybody would get highly upset if the video came out later, like not on Friday, maybe on Saturday or Sunday. Problem is, I've already got
You don't want to do it too many days past.
a number to hit. So anyway, too cloudy where Leanne is. All you need is an extension cord lights. That's
Leanne,
what
are
I
you
got
ready
out
for
there at
some fall
Woodall.
weather and fall decorations? I know I am.
Look at there. Look at there. We're slowing down at work. Just saying. Hey, in this, we might need to just do this because as soon as we can, because what do you guys think about mini splits? Because I'm thinking mini splits in the shop.
I think that's very smart to do.
I was looking into that, and I am thinking, since I'm going to want to spend a lot of time out there, I'm going to try to start. I've got a lot of stuff to do content with, guys. I've got a lot of cars around here to work on. A lot.
Yeah, like my truck.
Yep, your truck. Your truck is actually next after the GTO.
Chris said they work great. I know we're looking into a lot more of those in the hospitals and stuff than working with those. Everybody I know loves them.
Do it Saturday, do it Sunday. You missed the whole weekend.
William says here in
yeah, it's an eclipse, says William in Kansas. Right. Yeah.
Cool. We got one in our bedroom and it's amazing. Super quiet, works great. Yeah, I've heard nothing but great things about them. In fact,
I'm thinking about doing that. We're going to have to wire for that. So I gotta see if we got enough box and everything like that. Because as big as our shop is, we might have to have two of them in there.
Yeah.
One on each end. I'm thinking maybe a mini split on each end of it.
Jesse.
Yeah, I haven't been able to do any kind of splits, mini or regular. Right. So
Denise said they have in the place that they sit out there in Oklahoma.
I'm really thinking about
mini splits.
I'm thinking, I get that in, I get the lift in, get the lights in.
Oh Lord, if we do that, both of us will be living out there in the shop.
I'm wanting to spend a lot of time out there. I go out there. I
want you to.
I tried to spend as much time as I could today out there until I burn out. I know. But
he is
anyway. So that's on the list.
Ham.
How many of the Poverty Tour folks are still in here? Let me know if any of you are. Do it. Yeah.
They're like, this is so boring.
Yeah, this is so boring.
Bunk bed garage. Hello, Matska. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher your name.
Howdy. Good to see you. So anyway.
Yeah, they're out. They're gone.
They're out. We out. Boring.
We're tired of listening to Christine run her mouth.
So anyway, I picked Christine up tomorrow evening, and she gets.
That would be so cool if y'all do.
Yes, that would be great. I hope they have one.
Yeah.
Because last night Dalton said they might not even do one next year.
And I was worried about that after everybody acted the way they did. So many people did that he might decide to do that. Oh, thanks, Zach.
Wow,
Glad
you
you're
got a
here.
window unit that
We
covers
just spent $800
1,550
on a window
square feet.
unit
That's
that
a
covers his.
bunch.
Yeah.
I'm just here for the giveaway. Oh,
Give my
Jesse,
$2.
that's your deal, Jesse. That's you
Yeah,
guys'
we don't want to
deal.
copy your stuff.
We ain't copying your stuff. That's
No,
you got you can
that's your
own that
gig.
deal.
That's your cool thing.
Let's
Y'all
just
are
do
very
one
good at it.
ourselves.
You have an
Yeah, it'd be
excellent
like
shipping department where Johnny
if we decide
sucks.
to put together a poverty tour type trip ourselves, Dale, it'd be like me and you. That's the way it would work out. What?
What about me?
Well, I mean, you'd be of me, but I'm just saying
No,
that's
if
what
you get my truck ready, I'm driving my truck. There'd be 3.
Good night, Janae.
Night, Janae. Thanks for modding.
And Chris. Chris would go.
Chris will go. Chris gonna take the beast.
Chris might need to take the beast in a trailer. A shop that size would probably need 3 mini splits and insulate the shop. The shop is insulated. I think you'd be.
I just want to be out there in it.
Oh, he's got a 73 F100.
Heck yeah, dude.
There you go. Christine's got a 68
Mine's
F250.
cooler than yours.
F250.
You know what I was watching last night on YouTube because I couldn't sleep? Guess what I was watching, Johnny?
What's that?
Wiring.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was watching stuff about mini splits today. So they got those 36,000 BTU mini splits. I was thinking 2 of them. I think they run about
3.
Yeah, I
Jesse
know.
says, "What? There's not a giveaway tonight? I thought you was giving away that GTO model." No, sirree.
No, that's one of the few things I've won in my life. I'm kind of hanging on to it.
Did you win it? I think they just gave it to Eli. We got to do our boat trip, the Great Loop, before we get a hot rod. Oh, yeah. That'd be cool.
Sean has a 74 F-150. F-150. Yeah.
Well, I got a 68 F-250 bump set.
You do. And it's a beaut. It's a beaut. And
you
know that thing is getting better and better because I went out there, whenever I first started at that auction, it didn't want to run for nothing. I mean, it did not want to run. Every time you'd put it in gear, it'd just die. It'd die. It'd die. It'd die. I didn't work on that carburetor at all. I still haven't. I haven't done anything to it. I haven't done anything.
No, because I want you not
all
to
that stuff is.
I want to do it.
We've left it. Well, hang on here. We've left it all for content.
Thanks,
okay.
Zach.
So everything that we do to that truck will be on video. Everything. So it's no different than it was the last time that you guys saw it and saw it running. So, but I had to move it the other day to get the GTO out of the shop. So the easiest way to move it, I didn't have a tractor here to move it with because that's my normal. I will chain it up close and tight to where I can just kind of drive and move stuff and everything like that. And it doesn't hurt anything. And I can control the brakes on the tractor control, rolling, because Brian will tell you, the Vineyard Farmhouse, if he's even still here, he will tell you that it's kind of sloped out of the shop and it goes, you'd get pretty rapid, pretty quick going downhill.
Yeah, and know what's at the end of that?
Yeah, a hollow. Yeah.
It's a long ways down.
Yeah.
So Zach said he likes your gun auction blog. So that's awesome. Thank you, Zach. Like your gun auction videos.
That's awesome. So, and I'm actually going to a gun auction Saturday, so that'll be coming up. So anyway, so I thought, well, I will start this truck and I will back it up. So I started it, and it just goes to idling. I mean, it just takes right off. It runs, and it seems to be running better. All I can figure is the new fuel that I put in it, because I put some I put some 91 octane, and the fuel that I put in it was actual real gas. And I think I put 10 gallons in it. So I'm thinking that I guess that's soaking in the carburetor made the carburetor work better or something.
Yeah,
like
or
that.
my theory is because she keeps on looking cleaner and just sharper and setting. I mean, she just gorgeous, and she just gets every time I look at her, she gets prettier and prettier. So I'm thinking we should call her Christine Jr. because she keeps like healing herself.
Yeah,
Like
it's true. It's true. Now the brakes aren't healing. I can tell you that.
No, because I want to drive it and they ain't healed.
Because here's my method of backing up. Put it in reverse for a second.
Let it and
then I mean it just takes off and
Good
then
night,
yeah. So anyway, good night, Angie.
I gotta get packing.
Yeah, we need to get out of here. Anyway, guys, love you all. Thank you all for coming in, hanging out with us again. I know none of the Poverty Tour folks are still here, but Saturday night, guys, is our live. I will be sending out some stuff, and hopefully we can do something. So anyway,
I get a
see you guys
off.
Saturday night at 8 o'clock. Night, everybody.
Night. Love y'all. Be safe. Have a great weekend. See you Saturday night.
Bye, guys.
I want my $2.